Okay, we're on Pesachim Perek Vav, Mishnah Gimel. Third Mishnah in the 6th chapter of Pesachim. We know that you have to bring a Korban Pesach on the 14th day of Nisan. There's also a Korban called Korban Chagigah, the celebratory offering. What's the Korban Chagigah? Let's look in the Torah. The Torah says the following. Shamor et chodesh, this is from Dvarim, obviously. Shamor et chodesh aviv ve'asita pesach l'Hashem Elokecha. You should guard, observe the month of the spring, Nisan. Okay, you should make a Pesach. Because in this month, Kadosh Baruch Hu, God took you out of Egypt at night. Vezavachta Pesach l'Hashem Elokecha tzon ubakar. You should offer, okay, Pesach, a Pesach to God, tzon ubakar, sheep and cattle. Okay, in the place which God has chosen to dwell His name there. Now, this cannot be the Korban Pesach. Look at the translation. And thou shalt sacrifice the Passover offering. It can't be the Korban Pesach, because then it says Sonu Bakar, and we know that the Korban Pesach has to be from a young goat, a young sheep. Okay, so it can't be Sonu Bakar. You're not allowed. You do it from the Son, but not from the Bakar. Okay, what does it mean? So it means the Korban Chagigah. Okay, that in addition to the Korban Pesach, you offer an additional Korban called the Korban Chagigah. Why? Because the Pesach has to be eaten what's called al hasova. Okay, it's meaning you have to eat the Pesach when you're full. It has to fill you up. So if there's enough people, if there's only 2 people with the Korban Pesach, you're eating half a small lamb, that's great, you'll fill up. But if there's 30 people, and there's a tiny bit of meat for each person, you have a problem. So this is the topic of our Mishnah. When do you offer a Korban Chagigah with the Korban Pesach? Im Pesach ba'arba'asar b'Nisan on the 14th. So when do you bring a Korban Pesach, a Korban Chagigah at the same time? Bizman shu ba b'chol. When a person comes b'chol, it's not Shabbat. B'tahara, he's tahor. U'b'mu'at. Okay, let's look at each one. Mu'at means when it's small, when there's a small amount for each person. It says about Tanura, Bizman shu b'chol b'tahara. Avagav de Pesach dachi Shabbat v'tumah. Remember we said Pesach is doche Shabbat. You offer the Korban Pesach even if the 14th falls out on Erev Pesach. You don't offer the Korban Chagigah on the 14th. V'tumah. There's a principle called that Pesach, that Tumah is hutra b'tzibur, meaning if most of Am Yisrael, if most of the Jewish people are tahor, are tamei, if rov atzibur tameim, you still bring the Korban Pesach. Okay, as we're going to see later on. But the Korban, that's only the Korban Pesach. But the Korban Chagigah is lo dachya Shabbat, it's not doche Shabbat, and it's not doche tum'ah. So if Chazal came along and said we're all tamei, like we are now, and they said, we built a Beit HaMikdash, we don't have yet a Parah Aduma, got to bring the Korban Pesach, we would do it. We would bring the Korban Pesach, but we would not bring a Korban Chagigah. Similarly, Chagigah lo dachya Shabbat. U'bemu'at, what is mu'at? Mu'at means a small amount. Shaya Pesach mu'ad la'achilat b'nei chabura. Right? The Pesach was not enough for everyone. There's 30 people, 50 people in my chabura. Therefore, ochlin chagigat chila. Therefore, you eat the chagigah, kedei shaya Pesach gemar svi'atam. So it will be gemar svi'atam, al hasova. Sova means you're full. The Pesach, remember like we eat the afikomen now, afikoman, zecher le Pesach, and we eat it at the end as dessert. That's what the Korban Pesach was. Ubizman shuba b'Shabbat, but if it's Shabbat, b'meruba, or there's enough food in the Korban Pesach, ubetuma, or they're bringing the Korban Pesach betuma, and mevi'in imo chagigah. Then you don't bring the Korban Chagigah. Why? Shechagigat yom arbasar rishuti v'lo chova. It's not an obligation, but it's a rishut. That's why it says in the pasuk, "Bezavachta Pesach l'Hashem Elokecha tzonu bakar." In addition, you can offer tzonu bakar. You don't have to. You can if the Korban Pesach is not enough. We'll stop here and dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak. Kalman got a nice email from someone the other day. Much appreciated. Keep sending them. Have a great day.